Good morning, grade 9. This is your English teacher, Miss Maya Maalouf. Today is Wednesday, April 8th. I am checking up with you again, but this time with Unit 10, Crafts and Craftsmen, Lesson 2, L'Artisan du Liban. What is today's lesson objective? Figure out the importance of l'Artisan du Liban in reflecting the heritage of Lebanon. As you can see from the title and the objective themselves, we conclude that we are going to discuss or talk about some important handicrafts in Lebanon. To start with, L'Artisan du Liban is a non-profit organization that was established in Beirut with two goals: a social dimension to create job opportunities and help people become sufficient, and a cultural dimension to preserve and make known or popular our ancestral heritage. Before we start our passage, let's go over some lead-in questions. Crafts have enriched humankind with great cultural, economical, and artistic profits. Explain this statement based on our discussion in the previous session. Name some crafts that are found in your country, Lebanon. Kindly open your books, page 101, before you start reading the passage. There are very few words that you need to know. Expatriate is someone who lives in a foreign land. Not only do craft shops depend on local people, but they also depend on expatriates to make money. Apprentices. Apprentices are people learning any skill. Art, for example, by practical experience under skilled workers. For example, she works in the craft shop as an apprentice. Retailers, merchants who sell goods for the goal of earning a profit. For example, retailers face their slowest business period in January and February. Ingrained is deeply seated. The idea of doing our duty is sincerely ingrained in most people. If you look at the previous pictures, you can see many examples of the Lebanese handicrafts. L'Artisan du Liban's team often have to adapt ancestral techniques and train apprentices to imitate them. For example, the woman that you can see in the previous picture is the only one left in a certain Lebanese village who still could make traditional mats that are called in Arabic hasiri. L'Artisan du Liban retrains young women of the village and changes the weaving pattern and the loom and creates very interesting, successful products. So who makes all this jewelry? Who makes all these mats? All the handmade cutlery sets. These are called artisans. Who are artisans? Excellent. They are craftsmen. So an artisan is a skilled worker or craftsman, especially one that involves making things by hand, hand-woven textiles, painted ceramics, and leather goods. Kindly open your books, page 101, and read the passage pages 101 and 102. Answer the following questions. What is l'Artisan du Liban? And what does it focus on, and why does it do so? According to your understanding of paragraphs 1 and 2, how does the Lebanese and the expatriates carry or advertise the Lebanese culture? Number 3, The Lebanese handicrafts are partially traditional, partially modern. Explain how. Remember that the goal of l'artisan du Liban is to make handicrafts to preserve the Lebanese heritage, but at the same time, these handicrafts should be very useful. What is it that pushes the organization L'Artisan du Liban to search for reasonable prices? Why does it do so? Explain. Remember that the main goal of L'Artisan du Liban is to employ the Lebanese people. Much effort is exerted to get the materials as cheap as possible so that the maximum profit can go to the craftsmen, who can only preserve traditional crafts. Question number 5. What was the main purpose of the traditional craftsmen in producing their handicrafts? Is it easy to change this purpose now? Explain and give evidence from the text to verify your answer. Question number 6. We all know that the text has a clear title, L'Artisan du Liban. And now you know that L'Artisan du Liban is a non-profit Lebanese organization. But this time, I want you to suggest a possible title for the above text other than the original title. And I want you to justify your choice. Now you will have a homework assignment for Thursday, April 9th. Read the passage again, pages 101 and 102. In your reading copybook, please write down the answers of the questions 1 through 7, pages 103 and 104. As you can see, in the last pictures, these are the most popular Lebanese handicrafts, the Lebanese pottery, and the Lebanese handmade glass. Focus on these two items as they will be included in a writing session next time. Thank you all.